trusty Samsung Galaxy finally died and needed replacement, I started researching smartphones that might make a good GPS unit. I knew I didn't want to have both a phone and GPS connected to my handlebars, and I figured a good GPS unit needs to be durable, waterproof, always connected to power, and have offline mapping capabilities. My new GPS has to be waterproof, as my KLR has an affinity to deep and treacherous water crossings, and I didn't want to use a mobile phone in a waterproof bag. So what are my choices? There are a few phones that are either waterproof or water resistant. This is when I stumbled on the Sony Xperia. I found a phone that was fully waterproof to 4 feet. Nice. The Xperia also solved my third requirement, that is to be always connected to power. The weak link with most phones is the USB power plug, and I learned that the funny looking thing on the side of my Xperia was the contacts for a magnetic power plug that was impervious to water and vibration. Perfect. I found my GPS solution. Lastly, I needed offline mapping. My KLR always seems to have more fun when it's out of range of any cell towers. So after spending a few hours researching Android GPS mapping applications on Google Play, I found that there are a few choices, including Waze, Maverick, and Osmond. Osmond is open source, free, offers downloadable maps, and has GPX recording capabilities. So I'll focus on Osmond for now, and I'll update you later on a future Farkle file. So, with the decision made to go with the Sony Xperia, I started to look around for a suitable mount, a durable mount that would attach to my fairing, as I didn't want anything on my handlebars. I settled on the RAM mount and mounted it with big washers on the back. Feedback to Mr. Kawasaki: put a little bit more metal in your dashboard to facilitate the mounting of Farkles. You should know better. If you missed my first Farkle file, click here and I'll show you how I connected a 12-volt outlet to my KLR. I expect to report back at the end of riding season with my comments so far. And that's it for episode 2 of my Farkle files. If you find this interesting, subscribe. Until next time, get dirty.